So if you missed it in our previous video, this is all reclaimed wood from pallet wood, kind of like pallet frames that I sawzalled, got it apart, burned it. That should give it a layer of protection. So this is what I'm using to put up on the ceiling. I think it should make for a really interesting touch for the ceiling of the shed. During my last update video on the shed, I said I needed material. I needed bottles and bags in order to complete this project. Going scavenging a little bit. Bisbee's got recycling bins out. That's where I am right now. I'm in the low part of Bisbee. Plastics only. Finding bags of bottles. Not bad. I might even have to jump in here a little bit. Alright, as promised, I'm going deep sea diving. It's all plastic, it shouldn't be too bad. As promised, I'm in this bad boy. Time to clear this thing out of bottles. Now, I actually got quite the score of plastic bottles from over here. Unfortunately, most of them are crumpled up, so we'll see how much of this I can use. So work on here continues. So I got some extra bottles, one not only from dumpster diving, but we also still had a couple of packages of bottled water left over. So we've been using that up. Time to keep putting up some wood. Got wood. Working on the shed ceiling. Gonna look mighty nice when it's all said and done. Now, I was kind of hoping I could just slap these boards up and that'd be it. But I'm finding out things aren't quite lining up quite right, kind of where I want it. And if I put another board right here, I'm going to either have a really long gap going down here, or if I put it here, I'm going to have a thick gap going over here. So, what I think I'm going to do is pull out the old jigsaw, kind of shape this board a little bit. First, some eye protection. Especially since I gotta look up over here. Hey Jess. Hey Jess, come here. What do you think? Does it remind you of Zoolander? The mining scene? I think I got the black lung. So, today I have been busy. I've been out and about today trying to earn a living, but I'm back working on the shed. The wood pile is decreasing. You know why? Because it's going all the way up to the top of the ceiling. Can we raise the roof on this piece? Oh yeah! It's getting done. Excuse me, it's not blinding you, is it? Electricity is all over this shed. I don't have anything hooked up to plug in lights and stuff like that. I gotta do that eventually. But for now, it's the headlight. So I'm gonna work deep into the night getting this ceiling done because it's gotta get finished. So many projects gotta get done and we don't got time. It's gotta get done, right? Jess agrees. She's helping me out. She's sorting bottles. We're gonna knock this thing out. Holla! But I don't know how much I can show you because it is crazy dark in there. So we'll catch up in the morning. Good night. Sleep tight. So now I'm up to one of the trickier parts. And the thing is to work around this wiring conduit. I probably could get fancy and try and hide it up above the boards. But I think I'd have to like unhook everything, drill some holes through the 2x4s and try running the thing through there. I ain't got time for that. I think what I'm just gonna do is unhook the conduit, put the boards underneath, and then attach it right back to the boards. So it'll go right across our ceiling, but it'll still be out of the way. Not too much of an eyesore, I don't think. Well, can't be any more of an eyesore than it already is, right? All right. So I'm getting down to the nitty-gritty over here on this project. Now this part's going to take a little longer because I'm going to be adding 2x4s going in between here just to give something for the pallet wood to latch onto. And then I got to cut each piece of the pallet wood going across to fit, because nothing's ever perfect in this world. You got to make it your own. So come along as I make this my own. Yeah! Last of the boards is up. Wow, definitely an incredible project. Took a lot longer than I was expecting. It just took a while getting those extra bottles, getting those extra bags, getting those in place. Working with the pallet wood was interesting as well because it was all kind of bendy. Nothing really wanted to be perfectly straight, but I think it really gives it an interesting character. So I made the decision to leave those little metal mending brackets on there. One, it gave me a little extra length on the board instead of cutting them all down. Two, I thought it gave it an interesting character. I don't think Jessica cared for it too much, but I don't know. You decide. You tell me. What do you think? Do you like the metal? Do you not like the metal? Leave that down below. Now you can probably see from the video, there's a lot of gaps in there. This isn't completely finished. So I pretty much got all the pallet wood up there. But there's some gaps. Like I said, the wood's all twisty, warpy. I might take some of these boards, run it through the table saw, but mostly I think I'm gonna fill some of those gaps using Adobe and get that in between the boards, and I think that'll provide just the right finish to the ceiling. It should be interesting. Definitely come along, you don't wanna miss that. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Really appreciate it. I hope you like this build. It's interesting for me. It's kinda nice getting to use some just a reused material to kind of finish off a project like this. Makes me feel good, kind of gives it an interesting look. I think it turned out pretty nice. Well, if you can hear the sound of the inverters kicking on, that means that we got hot water now. So it's time for me to go get washed up. All right, thanks a lot for joining us, everyone. Please join us at the same off-grid time with the same off-grid channel. We'll catch you on the next video. All right, later.